this is going to be a quick overview of the game 10 right here. Now let me just say, this game is super fun in the aspect of a couple of different things. One, I really just like the theme and just to feel in the artwork of this game. It's a very simple game. It's a kind of one of your like almost more classic card games, to where basically what you've got is these 4 different suits, right? You've got red, green, blue, and then somewhere in here we're gonna have an orange. There we go. So you got 4 different suits numbered 1 to 9. You've got 2 of each of those. So if you got a 7 that you need that goes by, you have another chance to get it. And then you've got some different wilds out there as well. So let's see if we can find one of these wilds. There we go. So there is a wild, that is a 9, but that can be a 9 of any color. Hopefully that's pretty easy to see. That could be a 9 of any color. You've got some that can be a number of any color. You've got some that can be a color, a number in just that one color. So this would be any number in red. And so that's how those work right there. But there's also this other aspect of these cards right here. You see these? These are tokens that you can use to get other cards. So these tokens in here you use to try and gain cards from the pile in which you can purchase them from, and also to bid on them. So if one of these wilds comes out, automatically, whoever's turn it is, their turn is paused and it goes to a bid. An auction is what it's called. And so anyone can auction however many of these they have, and you can also use cards if you want to auction on that card. And so this 9 right here, you might want to bid high on that if that's a card that you need, that kind of a thing. So it's a really simple game. Once you get the hang of it, it can be kind of hard to understand at first because there's a lot going on. There's addition, subtraction, that kind of thing. But you start with this in a pile. When it's your turn, if that wild came out, my turn would be paused. We bid on it. Someone got it. Great. You go to the next card. So these dots are going to be a negative. So that's a -1. So now I'm at 0. So now I'm at 10. If you ever get to 11, then your turn is automatically over. You have busted. So you get a bust token, which is the white one, and that counts as 3 in the bidding and different auctions that you want to do. And so if you bust, these cards would automatically go into a pile in which people can purchase them for the cost of them. So the 1 would only cost 1, but the 9 would cost 9. And so if I wanted to, I could end my turn now, and you could take I could take any of the number cards that are out there, so I could take these and place them in front of me, and now I'm trying to create my runs. That's how you do that. Or if you don't want to take those, you can take all of these that are out there. So if I had another one, let's say this one came out there next, I wanted to end my turn and take these, I would take these cards, and then I would go ahead and take 6 of these tokens and set those in the discard pile, and these would go into just a section where people can purchase them. So that is something that is kind of nice about the game, is just giving you those choices and that idea of, you know, gambling, trying to get more cards. So you go through the game until all of these cards are out, and that is the basic gist of how the game works. The other rule that is probably good to know is if there are ever 11 of these, then your turn is automatically over. So you don't look at the plus minus on these. If there's ever 11 of these out on someone's turn, your turn is automatically over, and the other team, the other people that are playing, get that many point tokens. You can only have a maximum of 10, so it fills them up completely, is how that works. Also, I guess the other thing that I missed is when you take these, whatever's out here, your opponents will get that many tokens. So definitely a balance to be had of, do I want those tokens? Do I want to take these cards? Trying to keep the goal of the game in mind. So hopefully that gives you a quick touch and a taste of 10. This is a really fun game. I love the artwork. I love the feel of it. It seems like a classic card game with some extra just energy and juice involved in it. So it's a game that I really have enjoyed. I've only played a time or two, but I'm definitely excited to play again. So this is 10. Hopefully that gives you a touch and a taste of what this game is, what it does, and why it may or may not be right for you. Thanks.